Hey guys, it's back with JohnyTechReview and hope you guys are all doing well. It's early December. I was filming this video and another video and you might see that one first. But I was looking at this product here and I have it now for roughly about a month and I really like it. A little bit of background. I used to be not much of a coffee drinker, but then about 7 or 8 years back I traveled for work and I was in Europe and I ended up liking coffee and I started drinking a lot more espresso, get into that culture. I ended up buying a really nice Profitec machine and that's what we've been using for about 7 years now. Anyway, we try a few different machines, whether it's a super automatic, I currently has a semi-automatic, and of course there are also other smaller machines like camping machine that you take in portable. And then I start seeing a lot of these things online this year, and then one company reached out to me and I was like, sure, let me try it out. This is from a company called Hydrofast. You probably see just similar machine from many other brands. They look very similar. It looks like this. So inside the machine, I have a bunch of accessories in here that I can show it all well without dropping it all out. It all comes together in here, but this machine allows you to make real espresso. And it comes with all the different accessories. So I'll show you that in a separate little bead roll or something like that. It came with a measuring cup, and then of course it came with the little capsule that you can also use, capsule adapter, so you can use Nespresso, for example. In my review, I have not used the Nespresso at all. I like Nespresso, but I don't like pots, and I didn't care to go get an espresso pot, and I use fresh ground coffee, and that was my preference, so I used the other part. So in this review, I know nothing about an espresso, so I can't tell you if it's good or not. I'm assuming it's the same, similar, but the thing about an espresso is that the machine actually spin the pot, while this thing cannot spin that. So that's just to give you an idea. But it does come with an adapter. Then of course it came with a little pouch to carry, USB-C charging, and that kind of thing. Now a little bit of spec on this unit. They claim that it can do about 400 shots on a charge, okay? And it also can do about 4 to 5 cups, depends on, I guess, the temperature of the water you put in. And when they mean cup, they don't really mean like a big tall glass of cup. They really mean like an espresso or espresso cup, really small, like maybe 2 ounce, right? 60 millimeters, something like that. So that's what I found out. I thought it could do a lot, but if you use cold water, you can take about 4 or 5 doses. I guess take a lot of energy to heat up hot water. So in my experience, I started that for a while. I got about 4 shots before I had to recharge. And then I started using basically boiling water. So I boiled the water first, just drop it on top. I still heat it up, and now I'm getting a lot more shot. I haven't run out yet. I charged probably twice now, and then ever since I heat up the water, it still takes about 30 seconds to warm that water up to whatever temperature it wants, even though my water is boiling. Sometimes it's less than that, but more or less I did 10-15 shots and haven't recharged it yet. So that gives you an idea in case you want to kind of prolong this. These are, I guess, designed for portable, so you will want to go on camping or just road trip, whatever it is. Normally right now when we do camping every year, we ended up doing, we pre-make a bunch of espresso, we cold them down. We don't carry any portable espresso. So for me in the future, what I was thinking is if I go on a road trip and I want an espresso like this, I will pre-ground my coffee, pack it really well, and I'll seal it. And then of course I'll just portion it out and make the shot using hot water, or just charge this and just use cold water. The components are really simple. You have a little measuring cup. You would use about 7 to 8 grams. That's what I would use. Here's a little portafilter. You will put it in. You will fill it up. I wouldn't pack it too tight, because when I pack it too tight like a normal espresso, too much pressure, then it pop out. But just pack it pretty decently tight, and then you put just lid on top like this, like that. You will put this in here, in the little holder, and then you put this in here like this, and you screw it on. And when you turn it on, it's ready, and if you press it once, it will start to extract espresso. You can hear the pump running and everything. If you press it twice, it will heat up the water first, then it will beep to let you know when it's ready, then you can press it once. So I'll have a few videos to show you guys that, but at the end you have a little cup, you can put it together. You can drink from that cup, but it also can be something for you to clean. Now speaking of cleaning, of course when you're done extracting, it's a bit hot, right? So what I would do is I would unscrew it, and of course I would just kind of pull it out, pull the little portafilter away, and then I would just use a spoon to scoop it out. I would say the puck is still pretty wet, so it's not perfect like an espresso. It does extract pretty fast. I would say here on top there is a line. It says max is above 70 millimeter. Again, if you look at the espresso portion, typically if you're doing 7 grams, you will probably want about an ounce. Yeah, I did 2 ounces. It tastes perfectly fine. but if you want less, you can, and that's your choice. It will keep extracting until there's no more water, and it will stop pumping. And of course, you can also stop at any time.
That's too much liquid.
Yeah, that is the whole unit. It's really hefty, really heavy, mostly probably the battery and the pump in here. In my experience, it's pretty fast. I would say if I had to make 2 shots back to back, the cleaning itself takes a little bit of time. So I would say give yourself 3 to 4 minutes a shot, and 2 shots will take you 8 to 10 minutes. It does take that long if you think about it. And regular espresso will take a bit of time too, but the machine, everything's ready. It's much faster. But for a portable machine, I think it is pretty good. I would say for the improvement, they have a little small user manual. I think it could clearly call that out a little bit better, but it's misleading to think that you can make 4 or 5 cup. I am thinking big cup, right? You know, huge cup. But yeah, it's just a small cup. Just keep that in mind. But other than that, I think I don't have any other thing I can think about. There's a battery bar here that let you know how much battery. Maybe an LCD screen, but that's just extra if you care about that. But yeah, just charge it up, use it, and it works pretty good. I think for those who doesn't care about the fresh ground like me, of course carrying around an espresso pot also works pretty well for you. Just keep in mind that it's not going to be able to spin the pot like the real Nespresso machine. The quality of the espresso is pretty good. It produces pretty good crema. If I take the same ground and I put it in my espresso machine versus this, of course my machine is going to produce a bit better extraction. That's expected, but the quality of our use is very drinkable. It's very smooth, so I don't have any issues. And normally I drink espresso with a little bit of sugar, just who I am, and it tastes pretty good. Yeah, so for I think around probably $100 or something like this, maybe a little bit more. I think this is a machine that's worth considering if you're looking for something portable. I think there's a bunch of other brands that are very similar to this. I don't have any experience with those. I just have this one that was sent to me for review. Appreciate Hydrofast for doing that. And if you guys want to take a look, take a link down below and let me know. Any question you have, please leave it in the comment box down below. I hope you guys enjoy this quick review video. Please like the video as it will help me, and subscribe for more future content. Thank you.